chases him, Prince Julian, leaving himself behind a bush. She accidentally catches a glimpse of his bare backside and is instantly infatuated, but she makes a noise. The men hear her. The prince's friends mock her, saying maybe she should use that mouth for something useful. Prince Julian turns, sees her nose device, and sneers. I'd never let something like you touch me, he says with disgust. Most people would be devastated.
You don't need words to know what your little one needs. Comfort, joy, love. The way you care for their skin is reflected in their happiness. Experience Lactocin, powered by Lactobiome Plus, that helps to maintain your baby's natural pH while nourishing and moisturizing.
But Elvira, she doesn't care. She's already obsessed. The humiliation only fuels her twisted determination. As night falls and she heads home, she passes the stables and hears something strange. Curious and suspicious, Elvira decides to investigate. To her shock, she catches Agnes having intimate relations with Isaac. Horrified, she runs straight to her mother and spills everything. As punishment, Agnes is harshly scolded and demoted to a lowly servant. Isaac, on the other hand, is fired on the spot. He's not even allowed to collect his belongings. This incident marks a turning point in Elvira's personality. Once sweet and compassionate, she now sees Agnes as a rider who could steal the prince from her. Fueled by jealousy, she turns cold and cruel. What's disturbing is that after exposing them, Elvira listens without emotion to Agnes's screams and Isaac's humiliation. She simply doesn't care. 3 full moons pass, and life at the house changes. Alma has developed a deep love for horses. Agnes, now a servant, has accepted her fate. Meanwhile, Elvira finally removes her facial brace, revealing a perfect nose. But with her newfound beauty comes a growing obsession. She begins to value her appearance more than anything else. Unable to stand that Agnes is still more beautiful despite everything, Elvira chooses to undergo another surgery, this time to implant longer eyelashes. The procedure is horrifying. The doctor sedates her while inhaling some himself, and an eerie nurse with one missing eye raises serious red flags. The method is brutal. Each eyelash is sewn in with a needle, leaving Elvira blindfolded for days. One night, Elvira wakes up ravenous. Her tapeworm is starving. Alma also wakes, but for a different reason. She's had her first period, a sign that she's now a woman. Fearing she'll be forced into marriage like Elvira, she hides all traces of it. Stumbling through the darkness, Elvira tears off her bandages and makes her way to the kitchen. The noise wakes Agnes, who finds her in misery, but instead of mocking her, Agnes helps her eat, displaying kindness that Elvira has long forgotten. As the days pass, the teachers grow concerned about Agnes's absence. She was the top choice for the lead role. Desperate, they look for a replacement, but none of the girls fit. That's when they see Elvira. Her new look impresses them, and she's chosen for the part. Elvira thinks she finally has it all: the role, the prince, and the freedom to eat without guilt. But her joy is short-lived. One night, she discovers clumps of her hair falling out. Meanwhile, Rebecca presents her with a custom-made dress, something breathtaking. Elvira is mesmerized. They call in Agnes to help her dress, and that's when things take a dark turn. The designer, seeing Agnes as nothing more than a servant, forces a kiss on her while no one intervenes. As Elvira is fitted into her gown, her falling hair is casually hidden beneath a wig. No one seems concerned. After all, she's expected to dazzle everyone at the ball. That night, no one sleeps. Rebecca pays for the dress with her own body. Elvira gorges herself. Agnes, desperate to attend the ball, tries to retrieve one of her old dresses, but Elvira catches her, snatches the gown, and rips it apart. Rebecca comforts Elvira and gives her a sedative to help her sleep. Agnes, heartbroken, falls asleep beside her father's decaying corpse, now crawling with worms. But suddenly, another spirit appears. Using those very worms, she magically repairs Agnes's dress and transforms her childhood shoes. She promises that no one will recognize her, but warns that at midnight the carriage will turn back into a pumpkin. The night of the ball arrives. Elvira enters, glowing in her new dress and wig, accompanied by Rebecca. During the presentation of the girls, their names, ages, and height are read aloud. But the men care about none of that.
Hello
They
po.
judge them solely by appearance. Their interest